I think we planned a year and didn't quite make it. And people always, they thought that we did that because there was like huge turmoil in the band, and I can see how people would think that. But we had been planning when we were making Come Around Sundown. We always said like, after this tour, we're going to take a year off, not because we needed to get away from each other, just because we needed some time off. We had been working really hard since about the end of 2002 and hadn't really had more than a couple months off in the 8 years or however long it was. So we'd always planned that, and we tried to take a year off, and then ended up going and playing a couple shows about 10 months into the year off.
So after 10 months, were you starting to get kind of itchy feet and get bored of not being on the live scene and actually performing the music? Was that what it was?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you definitely get a little bit of that stir-crazy kind of cabin fever feeling when you've been doing something so, I guess, regimented for so long. You kind of do the same things, and then to not do it.
I was just scared that I would forget everything, but I didn't, thank God. So the first rehearsal, I was a little nervous.
You remembered my name when I first saw you. That's fine.
Jared?
Did you have to walk about with badges on, just with your names on, just to refresh each other?
We had name tags.
Caleb called me Gehrig for 2 weeks.
And that fear of thinking, oh my goodness, what happens if I forget the lyrics for the song? Nightmare. And what did you do in that time off? Did you go your separate ways and not talk to each other, or was it just time away from music and kind of work in a sense?
We talked. I mean, the guys are pretty much my only friends in Nashville.
Oh,
it's not supposed to sound that way, but so yeah, we definitely hang out and stuff. But yeah, I think some of us went on vacation. Yeah. Just did things like that. Just tried to be like a normal person, but without a job.
The first couple months, we probably didn't talk as much as we did, after that, just because the last thing you want to do is just be around the same things that you've been around for 8+ years, and not necessarily because you don't like them. It's just, it was a good thing for us to get away and just kind of do our own thing and just be completely away from the band for a little bit and just kind of start to feel like a normal human again.
Well, what do you think would have happened if you didn't have that couple of months away from things?
I'm sure that to the world it would just soldiered on through, but I'm sure that at some point it would have hit the breaking point.
Yeah,
internally. It was just overworked, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're amazing.
It's great.
Yeah.
I play there every night.
Yeah, since the very beginning, they've been just insane for us. Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be a big confidence booster going back there.
It makes us have a lot of fun whenever the crowd is really crazy. Yeah. So we always have fun scouting.
And the good thing about you guys is often during summer in Scotland, we might not get that much sun. So even if it's torrential rain, you're one of the bands that come to Scotland and just lift the spirits, and nobody cares about the weather, and everyone just goes crazy for you. I've seen you at Tea in the Park countless times, and it's just been an insane experience being in amongst that crowd when Kings Leon fans are out in their droves to see you guys live. So more of the same, August 15th, please, when we see you back in Scotland.
Awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, we've actually, this is kind of breaking news, but we put in a few calls, and it's going to be sunny.
No way.
We made that happen.
Is Mother Nature a big Kings of Leon fan, and you just give her a call?
We had no idea. We gave her 2 backstage passes, and
I can't believe her name dropping like this, but yeah, she's a huge fan.
Yeah. I definitely do feel like that the album does have a little bit of a retro feel on a few songs.
But yeah, we're excited about it. September 24th. We did it in our own studio in Nashville, Tennessee, and can't wait to hear what the fans have to say about it.
So when you get to that stage of releasing the next album, does the pressure get even greater because you think, wow, look at what we've achieved in the past, this is our next album, we've been away for a bit, all eyes are on us. Did you feel more pressure with this?
Not really. I mean, we feel pressure to make good songs, not necessarily, we don't think like, man, those other songs were popular. There are songs that make us feel more pressured that were a lot less popular than other songs. I feel pressure from albums like Because of the Times and some of the earlier things, thinking we need to make our songs good, so I don't think that success really ever pressured us. It was just about making songs as good as possible.
Yeah, keep progressing.
Looking forward to the new single out beginning of September 9th, Super Soaker, an interesting song title and a great song as well. Do you reckon it could be as big as the likes of Sex on Fire?
I think we're all decently pessimistic. So I don't think any of us think it'll be as big as, any of those other songs. We obviously hope, but
I would be blown away.
I would too. Like Sex on Fire had the thing. I mean, like musically, I think this is as exciting and has kind of like the same elements. But I think Sex on Fire was big because the chorus lyric, it kind of like it was that novelty thing that draws people in, and something they could sing along to. And this one doesn't really have that. But
I think people will love the song, but I don't think they'll, call in and make it like a number one or anything. I think they'll just love it at home.
But please call in.
Please call.
Please make this a number one.
It's a plea there from Kings of Leon. Everyone that's listening, please make this a number one single. Hashtag plea from Kings of Leon. And the new single out September 9th, which we're going to play right now on In Demand. Matthew and Jared, thank you very much for joining us on the show tonight.
Thank you.
Let's get your track on. Why don't you do the honours and introduce it for us?
Hey, I'm Jared.
And this is Matthew.
And we're Kings of Leon.
And here's our new single, Super Soaker.